In the modern digital era, the way a single citizen fights a legal or political battle isn't just about what they write on a court motion. It's about how they architect their media platforms. To truly understand a grassroots movement, you have to look at how they divide their message to bypass local censorship and reach the public. Welcome back to Topics of Discussion, the podcast where we break down the local forces, the court rules, and the hidden community dynamics shaping Northeast Ohio. I'm your host. For the past couple episodes, we've been tracking a local legal phenomenon that has been completely disrupted the status quo, the Chardon Pro Se. Now, I've recently had the opportunity to speak directly with the Chardon Pro Se himself, and today we are aligning the facts to give you the exact, verified layout of how he runs his operation. We are stripping away the outside rumors and breaking down his true digital blueprint. Today, we look at the dual-front media strategy he has built, how his YouTube channel serves as his master archive for exposing the judicial system itself, and how his Facebook platform acts as the immediate front line for the local community issues we've all been blowing up in real time. Let's begin on the immediate front line. Facebook. If you look at how local information spreads in places like Geauga County, it lives and dies in community Facebook groups. Forums like My Geauga or Ashtabula Geauga Criminal Activity is where thousands of residents go to see what's happening in their backyards. And according to the Chardon Pro Se, his Facebook presence is explicitly tailored for the immediate, hyper-local issues hitting the community. This is where he drops his taking out the trash material, the fast-moving local updates, the direct community call-outs, and the raw footage of the day-to-day encounters that happen right here in our neighborhoods. But because he's putting local situations directly under a magnifying glass, the digital gatekeepers have fought back very hard, and the Chardon Pro Se has been systemically kicked out, blocked, or heavily limited across all of these mainstream local forums. The moment he posts a clip exposing what he considers a local overstep, the reporting squads and the group moderators move in to delete the thread and muzzle the profile. But despite being shadowbanned and completely locked out of the standard community pages, the response on the Facebook has been massive. His local updates and taking out the trash posts have constantly racked up over tens of thousands of views. For a hyper-local topic in rural Ohio, drawing over 10,000 sets of eyes without the help of a major community group is an incredible metric. It proves that despite the digital blocks, local residents are actively seeking out his updates to find out what is actually happening and on the ground in their own towns. Now, while Facebook handles the immediate local issues, his YouTube channel at youtube.com serves a completely different, much larger purpose. His YouTube platform is dedicated master archive designed to expose the judges, the courts, and the entire systemic machinery of the judicial apparatus. This isn't just about local neighborhood disputes on YouTube. He maps out the entire institutional power structure and treats none of them as untouchable. He puts his camera and his former filings directly on prominent legal insiders across all levels of the system, from local magistrates handling small-scale disputes to common pleas judges like Timothy Grindell and Carolyn Paschke, all the way up to the Bedford Municipal Court Judge Terry Stupica. When you go into his YouTube channel, you are seeing a step-by-step audit of the courts. Take his public breakdown of the local case involving an alleged warrantless entry by the Geauga County Sheriff's Office. On YouTube, he pulls up the public records and he matches them frame by frame against court decisions, openly exposing how the system works to protect its own rules instead of the Constitution. He even documents taking his camera to a major public events, like walking right up to the GOP temp at the Geauga County Fair to show his audience that he faces the people running for the political and judicial system. The sheer depth of his exposure has completely changed how his viewers perceive him. If you scroll through the comment sections on the Chardon Pro Se, his audience has organically given him a new title name, the Geauga Legal Expert. When everyday citizens start trusting his video breakdowns of the system over the town's actual attorney, it shows just how much the institutional trust has eroded, and why his channel has become an absolute structural headache for the local food chain. Ha ha ha. What makes his YouTube catalog so effective is that it documents a repeatable blueprint for how a citizen can fight back without relying on an overly expensive legal middleman. A perfect example of this documented is his multi-part video series tracking a recent traffic violation of the city of Bentleyville. Because most geographic boundaries, this case got kicked over to the Bedford Municipal Court. Now, 99% of the people handle a traffic ticket the exact same way. They grumble, they log into the web portal, they pay $100 to an attorney, or they just sign the ticket and pay the fine to make the headache go away. The system counts on that sort of compliance. But on his channel, the Chardon Pro Se treats a standard traffic stop like a constitutional case study. He records his trips to the clerk's windows, documents his filings, and shows his audience how he uses the court's own written rules of procedure to force the traffic division and the magistrates to answer his challenges on the official court record. By broadcasting the paperwork, the audio, and the step-by-step mechanics of his cases, his channel acts as an independent legal archive. He is proving to his viewers that the court's rules are public property and that an everyday citizen has the right to demand strict accountability at all levels of the government. Whether you agree with his aggressive, in-your-face video style or think he's completely over the top, you, one, cannot deny the power of the platform he has built by dividing his strategy using Facebook for the immediate local issues and YouTube to expose the judicial system. This small-town critic has forced a quiet community to have a very big public conversation about civil rights and transparency. I want to hear from you guys. Have you checked out his master archive on YouTube yet? Have you seen his 10,000 view taking out the trash updates before they get scrubbed from Facebook? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. To make sure you never miss an update as we continue tracking this story, auditing the hidden truths around us, there are a few easy ways to follow the show. First, I want you to direct the unedited source file bookmark our master RSS feed site at rss.com. If you listen to On The Go, we are fully distributed on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Music, and many more. To find us instantly without typing a massive link, just open up your favorite app, go to the search bar, and type in a short phrase, Topics Today. It'll bring our channel right to the top to your screen so you can hit follow and get the very deep dive delivered straight to your device. Thank you for tuning in to Topics of Discussion. Keep your eyes open. Check the public records for yourself, and I'll see you on the next track.